Hello everybody, Coconut Rips here, and I was out shopping the other day, and I came across this. I found it very, well, I'll just say it caught my eye, and I'm personally a big Dialga fan. I like Dialga more than Palkia, but I don't think anything beats Giratina out of those three. But, saw Dialga, there's no Giratina, but that's alright. This set is new to me, because I've never actually opened any 10s that are this shape or this style. And this has supposed to have one premium foil card, which we can see on the front, right there in that little window. 5 random packs, and a code card. Like I've said in a previous short, Pokemon companies like to do a lot of these like mystery packs, which I've at least found it interesting that they want to keep doing that. But it just means that today is going to be, well, a little bit of a mystery, we'll say. But let's hop right on into it. Let me get this plastic off of this the best I can. I'm trying to stay as safe as possible. Okay, here we go. I think I've got myself a little hole here to keep going. These plastics are always a little finicky. Never know if it's going to be easy to get into it or hard to get into it. And there's never really a defined thickness to it. Let me put that plastic off to the side. Alright, let's go ahead and get this open. Pop that open. Right off the top, I can see some surging sparks, but let's focus on this Dialga card. Set that over there. Here is that code card. And here is the Dialga EX with all that nice shimmery, sparkly star pattern. Let me go ahead and get that in a sleeve. Set some of these sleeves off to the side. Using a Cerule Edge sleeve. There we go. That all tucked in nice in there. Let me get this plastic out of the way. Take this, set that right there. I'm going to take this Dialga and I'm going to set it right over where that little window goes. Okay, and let's shift our focus back over here. And it looks like we have 2 Surging Sparks, a Stellar Crown, a Temporal Forces, and an Obsidian Flames. Nice. Get this other piece of plastic out of here. Probably use this as storage for some bulk cards. I'll go ahead and take that and set that over here. Set these off here. Okay, I apologize for that. My dog was getting a little too loud, so I had to go get her to be quiet. But, I think we're going to start with Surging Sparks. I'm going to stack these up. Now do keep an eye out, because I do have some Surging Sparks shorts coming out sooner or later, which I'm very excited for. And I don't know what is in most of these sets, so it's kind of going in blind, but we're hoping for something good. Peel this open. Okay, there we go. Alright, here we go. So we've got code card, a fire type energy, have a Watchroll, a Semi-Seer, an Esper, a Shellos, a Paldean Tauros, the water variant, Latios, Surfer, Pavilion Reverse Holo, a Gouging Fire Reverse Holo, and a Gastrodon Holo. I personally love Gastrodon. They're just something about them. They're always just little goofy guys. Okay. To keep this moving right along, go into the next Surging Sparks. And this is a set that, once again, I don't know very much about. I don't know much about most of the newer sets. It's a lot of the older sets that my knowledge is in. And then, again, the newest set as well, which is the Journey Together set. I'm trying to keep up to date with. I cannot get this open. There we go. Peel the back open. Alright. I still love these pack arts as well. Okay. There's the code card. The fighting type energy. Okay. We have a Shroodle, a Rufflet, Gimmighoul, a Glimmet, Altaria, Pavilion, a Dragon Elixir, a Delamize Reverse, Vibrava Reverse, and a holographic Iron Crown. Okay, so nothing great out of the Surging Sparks packs, but that's perfectly fine. Just gotta keep our hopes up for the other 3 packs. Okay, let's go with, let's see here. We'll go with Temporal Forces. So after Sun and Moon came out, I took a short break and didn't really pick up on Pokemon again right until, I believe, a year before Scarlet and Violet came out. And so I'm kind of had to relearn a lot of what's going on with Pokemon. But I'm enjoying it nonetheless. And as long as we're having fun, that's all that matters. Alrighty. Let me check to see if there's a card trick or not. There is not. Okay. I'm going to take out this code card. Set it there. Fighting type energy. Meditite. Turtonator. Hoothoot. Beldum. Bronzong. An Ancient Booster Energy Capsule, an Iron Treads, Reverse Holo Ponyta, a Reverse Holo Cutiefly, into a Miraidon Holographic. Okay, nothing phenomenal out of that pack, but I will say that I am a big Miraidon fan. I'm prompt to Miraidon over Koraidon. That's just a personal preference. Whatever you like is whatever you like. Okay. And we'll leave the Stellar Crown for last. Do Obsidian Flames next. Okay. I apologize if my audio quality has dropped just a little bit. The AC in my house has kicked on. Okay. Obsidian Flames. I remember when this set came out. I believe it wasn't even that. It doesn't feel like it was that long ago, but I'm realizing that Scarlet and Violet came out, I believe, almost 2 years ago. So hopefully next year, we should be getting a new Pokemon game, Gen 10, and I'm not sure what direction they'll go with that, but I hope it's something good. Okay, Obsidian Flames. Open this up. Here we go. Okay. Phantom. There's that code card. Say fighting, because we've gotten a lot of those. Steel type. Okay. Phantom, Paldean Wooper, set that off to the side. Weasel, Smoliv, that's just a little guy. I really like that art. Altaria, Mawile, Bouffalont, Reverse Hollow Beartic, Reverse Hollow Sinistra, or Sinistea. Ooh, an Ortega full art. That is really cool. I'm very surprised I even got that. I didn't even know this was a card, but I really like that art. That's really, really nice. Get that in a sleeve. Once again, another one of these Ceruledge. Put this in there. That's a really nice card. I'm gonna set that right there. So the Obsidian Flames was, we'll call that a hit. I'll set that there. And then the last pack is a Stellar Crown. Now, I've opened a couple of packs of these, but I have not opened a lot, to say. But I've opened up definitely a couple. I remember opening these whenever they were first around. But, alright. I'm very excited. I love the art on the pack. I'm a big Cinderace fan. Let's get this open. And it's tearing in a weird way. It's always fun. Let's see here. There we go. I decided to open a little weird, but that's alright. Set that off to the side. Code card. Call it a, I'll say a water type energy. Psychic. That's alright. Okay. So we have a Fletchling, a Marill, Gossifleur, Electabuzz, Koraidon, Tornadus, Frogadier, Reverse Hollow Greaveyard, a Reverse Hollow Pansear. That's a really nice art. I'm a big fan of the fire, grass, and water monkeys. And then our hit is a Melmetal holographic. So, nothing phenomenal, but that's perfectly fine. I'm still very happy with the two hits that we did get. The one that is guaranteed in the box, and then the full art Ortega. Both of these are really nice cards. I'm still very surprised as to pull this. I'm very happy, and it will have a very nice welcome place into my binder. I still love the star pattern on these as well. And I do have a very specific spot for this card in my binder as well. But, alright. Well, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. The more that you interact with my videos, the more that I can reach out to new people and share my experience and my love of Pokemon with them. But, alright, well, I hope to see you next time, and thank you for watching.